Dear my brothers and sisters, I think I have to do with I have to make conclusion and what do you do when you do your research? You put your you know all your detailed information and you specify everything point by point, isn't it? And you do your conclusion and your recommendations. Okay. So all this I did solve my problem, my life, and my goodness, in the process I learned a big thing. It's not about me, okay? It's about the West. It's a colonization of the whole Eritreans. It's really unbelievable. So I just counted all my cousins from my dad's side and the cousins from my mom's side, okay? So they took the whole clans from Eritrea to Western countries to America. Nobody comes back to Eritrea. Can you believe it? Like that? So the American influence, the European life influence in Eritrea started somewhere in 19. Let's just put it 1960 or 1950, the maximum, like. So these are the first generation of Eritreans who immigrated to Europe and to America. Okay, so after that, things got worse and worse and worse. So the whole people of Eritrea are moving up to the northern hemisphere and nobody comes back. Okay, so this is extremely very very planned policy. Okay, so they invest on our traumas. Okay, so what do is, my friend, because we are vulnerable, we want to come to Europe, to America. Okay, so they my goodness, it's really unbelievable, man. They make the whole family, if there is, they just, let's say if there is any family member or any clan from Eritrea which are more relatively richer, I mean, in the local surroundings, okay? So they make the whole family members of within that network family clan jealous and envious on that specific person, okay? So they dig every part, past history, trauma or something like that. So they make that person, it could be a woman, it could be a man, it could be like their brothers or maybe their sisters, maybe some closer relatives. They make them eat that person one by one. I mean, I'm talking like if you're a really famous leader, maybe a very respected community member, they eat you alive by using your own brothers and sisters and your cousins. That is the modus operandi. It's really unbelievable, man. That's what I found out. So all these Eritreans, what they do is they just tout. They say like, "Hey, social justice." Okay. So what they do is like they take every bit of that relatively much richer member of the community, they snatch it out from them, and they give it to the poorer. Okay. So everyone becomes equal. Justice is justice, isn't it? It's a justice by the eyes, but by the perception of the poor members of the community, because they're getting elevated. They snatching people from, they snatching their material worlds from their brothers and sisters, so they makes them feel happier and richer. So after some time, when they get more richer, I mean, these people who have already sucked other people, much richer people, they become richer themselves. Okay, so they bring another pauper, more poor, to eat the same person that has eaten their brothers and sisters. Do you get the point? It's really horrible chain of command. So they drove all our families, from my dad's side, from my mom's side, to America, to Europe. Okay, there is no one left in Eritrea. Can you believe it? So this has been happening for 76 years. Okay, since 1950s, since the time the British came to our country, Europeans and King Haile Selassie, so these are the first generation of Eritreans who went to the USA, European countries for study scholarship, because they were young that time and they had access to the educational establishment, universities, institutions. It could be in Asmara or Ethiopia. These are the elite members of the society at that time, so they got degree, masters, and PhD in USA countries. Okay, so these people never come back. They don't come back at all. Even after their retirement, they don't come back. Okay, there is a lot of excuses just to drive them out to America. My friend, America and Europeans, they control the whole economic system. All the government members in the ministry and abroad, they are Western indicated, so it's remotely management from Europe and America. Okay, so this conclusion, my friend, this is my story that has been going for 30 years. They were making my brothers and sisters, my relatives, to eat me alive, my friend, for 30 years. So me, as macrocosm or as a sample of the whole big research of 5 million Eritreans' lives, that is, I'm very successful in finding out my problems, so what's going on. So I'm a sample of the whole 5 million, my 5 million population sample. So the target and the policy, what's going on is they are driving us out from our ancestral land. So they are making us, added to these African American slaves who've been to America for so many years in Europe, so we're being added. The difference is the African Americans, they came to America or to Western countries by chain, my friend, like crazy. A lot of people were running away and jumping from the ship and dying themselves so that they don't go to as slaves. But our case is different. We are voluntary slaves coming to Europe and America. Okay, that's the difference. But we are all the same slaves. Okay, the difference is we have all our culture, language, and religion, everything, which is still functioning when we come to America and Western countries. But nobody goes back to Eritrea. Okay, I never seen any retired pensioner that has been working in Western countries in America or Europe that has gone back to Eritrea to live there forever after retirement. Okay, all these Spanish people, Portuguese, Turkish, Spanish, Italian people, they immigrate to the northern European countries like Germany and UK and Sweden, Switzerland, and Scandinavian countries in America. So these people, they go a proper life, houses, cottage house and holiday homes in their country. So after they work for donkey years, in the tax system of the Western countries like America or Germany or any other Scandinavian countries like Germany,